Good afternoon. It is November 15th. It's 6:10 p.m. This is a meeting of the Utilities Committee of Troy City Council. My name is Doug Tremblay. To my right is John Terwilliger. To my left is Bill Twiss, and we're here to provide a recommendation concerning a water regionalization phase. Mr. Titterington, can you give us the details?
Patrick's fine, Mr. Chair. Thank you. What we are asking is that Council authorize me to sign an agreement with RA Consultants to perform the second phase of the study that they've completed, phase one of, and just by background, in 2015, the Council appropriated and authorized us to do phase one of a water and sewer regionalization study to look at the fiscal, logistical, and resource impact of regionalizing both the water and the sewer systems within the county network, if you will, infrastructure, including West Milton. West Milton, we serve water through an outside contract that runs through the county bureaucracy, and as RA has completed the first phase of that study, they found that there is some benefit to regionalizing the system with the county and both water and sewer, including West Milton. The county is because of the numbers and some of the other issues. The county is not ready to commit to regionalizing their portion of the system. That would be a complicated venture because it would involve both water and sewer, and they wouldn't want to leave portions of the system under their responsibility. So it would be a much more involved process. But it does make financial sense, as well as to the benefit of our ratepayers as well as West Milton's ratepayers, to consider, to really dive in and study the details, legal, financial, et cetera, of combining and regionalizing with them, so that they have a closer relationship with us without the intermediary of the county involved. And the county is fine with us pursuing that. I did have a discussion with the city manager in West Milton, and they are a much smaller system, so their fund balances in their water funds are much smaller, and because they are much smaller, their rates are significantly higher, especially when accounting for the fact that they have the capital costs of the expansion that they did 15 years ago now, I think. As well as the county's administrative costs and just running it through the county system. But he is willing to commit up to $10,000 towards this study to help us with it because he recognizes there is a benefit to them as well. We see the potential of seeing a very positive rate impact for our ratepayers once we complete this study, and assuming that phase two continues to conclude what phase one did, and that makes financial sense for us to do that. But phase two then will dive into much more of the details, the legal, the property rights, the infrastructure turnover, and the maintenance transition as well, and that's why this second phase is necessary to have RA complete for us.
Thank you. Do you have any questions, John?
No, there is money during this budget time for that, correct?
It's in the budget for 2016. The money is in our
budget. I'm sorry. Yes, we do have the $75,000 budgeted in 2016. That's correct.
Is this the last phase? Is there another phase after this?
We
or
don't
once-
anticipate any more phases after this.
Right, this is to
If we can
determine,
get-
is it feasible, the rate analysis, all those things to come to say, here's our recommendation.
I think
And
Phase
you can do
1
that.
can safely say, yeah, it's feasible and it makes sense. Phase 2 then confirms that
And says
by
how to
getting
do it.
into the details, uncovering any hidden problems that maybe we didn't
Didn't know.
uncover with Phase 1,
Okay.
which we don't anticipate.
And this just addresses our relationship with West Milton, not our relationship with the county also.
Yes, that portion of the county that is West Milton, yes. The rest of it
Okay.
outside of West Milton, no. That's still a work, let's call it a work in progress.
Okay.
And we are asking, I neglected to say, we are asking for emergency legislation. We are getting towards the end of the year. We want to encumber it by the end of the year and keep the second phase going get the second phase going as quickly as possible because it will take some time and sooner we can, the sooner that we can get the results from phase 2, then we can confirm what our rate structure needs to be in our water system since the water rates, I think we're in the 5th year in 2017. So, it makes it really easy for us to come back to you and say, here's the results of phase 2, and this is what it said regarding any rate increases or zeros that we need to recommend to you.
Anyone from council have any other questions? No other questions
Move forward?
with emergency?
Yes.
Move forward with emergency.
Make it unanimous, we'll move forward with emergency.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anything else to come before utilities?
No, sir.
No.